Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Sprue. My name is Jim and this is the channel where you get your scale model updates. We always start with a question, and this week we have a short video first, and here it is. What was the primary visual difference between the P40N and the earlier P40 variants? Was it A, bubble canopy, B, extended tail section, C, retractable tail wheel, D, cut down rear fuselage and new canopy for better visibility? Answer as always at the end. And kicking off with a 1 in 35 scale Soviet military generator trailer. This is from Foxhopp Models, a British firm. It's coming in 1 in 35 scale and is based on the post-war Soviet diesel EDS series of single axle generator trailers. And I was quite impressed with this, a new big set coming from Miniart, set in Anzio 1944, the Italian campaign. German tank crews repairing a Stug 3 on the streets. It comes with everything you can see there. So the set includes assault gun with damage options, 7 detailed figures, mechanics and officers, resting crew, cobblestone base with shell damage, photo etched parts, enhancer tools and vehicle details, and period road signs and even a street lamp, and it completes that a very realistic war-torn scene. Fantastic in a big set range from Miniart 135 scale. And Amusing Hobby have posted some new images of their new PT91 Polish main battle tank coming up and looking rather impressive, and that's going to be in 1 35th scale as well. And Meng are releasing in June this year the Leopard 2A6 German main battle tank at 1/35th scale. Interestingly, the one-piece road wheels are easy assembly and give outstanding results, they say. And the tracks are cement-free, double pin, and they're workable. They're included. It has PE parts as well, and gun barrels can be elevated or depressed as normal. Add-on armor, you can have that open and closed. The combat hatches and crew hatches are open and closed as normal. But all in all, an exciting looking model coming to us in June. And in 1 35th scale comes this French gun, 340mm, 1912 Saint-Chamond. This is from St. George Models. As far as I know, they're only on Facebook, and these things aren't cheap. They sell out fast, and you need to go on there and speak with them about ordering one. They're resin printed and very unique, extremely beautiful. And AK Models are releasing a 1 35th scale M1008 troop carrier. That's from AK Models. They don't release that many, but every now and again they chuck one out, and there it is. And Tamiya have been showcasing their new tooling of a Honda Prelude. That's in 1 in 24 scale. It is set to make an appearance at some point in 2025. We do not know when yet. And they feature metal inlet parts as well as the accessories, of course. And Tamiya have also been showcasing a 1 in 16 radio controlled M4 Sherman. That's scheduled for release in August. And also scheduled for release in August is the new 1 in 35th scale American destroyer, the M36. And Chinese firm Model Collect are making a 10.5cm Flak 39. It's going to be in 1 in 35th scale. Don't have a release date yet. And ICM have announced they're going to be making some fire trucks of Ukraine. These are going to be in 1 35th scale from ICM, as I said, and there's going to be 2 fire trucks in the kits, decals with marking options for each type of fire truck, and those being AC40 137A tank truck and a R2 hose truck. And keeping with the Ukraine theme, Master Box have announced they're making some Russian-Ukrainian war series, and this kit consists of a buggy mongoose and 4 figures, 3 fighters of the Ukrainian army and a civilian as well, set I believe in the Kursk region. And Copper State Models have released some early images of some forthcoming planned figures of the RAF armoured the crew. There really are very good detail on these figures, and I'm not sure the scale, probably 135. And Ardney Miniatures are making in 1 35th scale these figures. German World War II motorcycle patrol team, and you can buy them as a set or in individual pairs, I believe. And Model Seller have been inspired by a photograph from World War I showing a German doctor carrying out some minor field surgery on an infantryman. So they made this 3-figure set, but it doesn't include the first aid cart. You'd have to buy that separately from a different manufacturer. That's just to showcase the items. So it's only the figures you can see, but interesting and look good just the same. And staying with Model Seller, they're releasing a 1 in 9 resin cast bust, again inspired from photographs. So the first figure was a World War I German infantryman coming in carrying an MG08, and then we have a 75mm scale figure, World War I German Lieutenant, 11th Dragon Regiment, and the chap smoking a pipe is a 1 in 9 scale bust of World War I French Pouliot, and all available from the Model Seller. And Thetis Models are making a 1 in 350th scale Italian submarine Gira. And Black Cut Models also making a 1 in 350 scale, and this time it's going to be the Mogador. Both of these are new toolings. And IBG Models are releasing a 1 in 32nd scale P11C Polish fighter. This comes with the pilot and the ground crew figures as well. And 3D Polish Wings have made this rather impressive Fokker FV2B. It's going to be available in 1/32 and 1/48 and 1/72 scales. If you want one, you can get in touch with them through their Facebook page, and you're looking for a company called 3D Polish Wings, and they're taking orders right now, and it is rather impressive. I do like the obviously the 1 in 32nd scale, which they've made up and is sitting there on their garden bench, a cup of tea in the background. Lovely. And Clearpot Models are slowly progressing with their Soviet fighter, the Lag 3 late series, which was a 1943 production. This is coming in 1/48 scale. When it does arrive, and they're hoping for a summer 2025 release. In the meantime, they're tempting us with some early images, which they say they're fine-tuning every element to ensure the best building experience for scale modelers. So watch this space and we'll give you more updates. And Italy have released their second edition of the F-35B Lightning II. And there's going to be 6 markings, including RAF, USMC, and Italian Air Force. And it looks like you can go beast mode with this particular edition. They've given us some sprue shots for us to look at, and also the various markings as well. And LACI Limited have now released their Flying Flea, the mignet. And this is a resin printed kit, and they say it's for experienced modelers, and they've given us some pictures of it, what it looks like, and it's certainly very interesting actually. And here's one for MiG lovers. Clearpot Models have announced at the Motion show that they're going to be releasing the next MiG 19P in 1/72 scale. They're calling it Advanced Kit. And this particular kit is going to have 5 different schemes. And ICM are releasing in July a new mould of the Henshaw HS 123A number 1, and this is a new mould, as I say, 1/32 scale. So I'm sure biplane lovers will be tempted with this one, and the rendered images do look good, and if it's anything as good as those images, I think it's going to be one cracking plane. And they're also releasing the Tiger Moth for the World Air Force, and that's going to be 1/32 scale as well, also from ICM. Wow, a new tooling from Tamiya, and it's no surprise, it's the F35C Lightning II to go with the A and the B versions in 1/72 scale, following on from the 1/48 scale. And we all knew it was coming, but I didn't think it'd be this year, to be honest, but here it is. It's coming in August. So it's high detail, and they've put a load of shots up at a show that they attended recently, and it's got the nose landing gear, the main landing gear, and they've showcased everything. Looks absolutely brilliant. If you can't get a 148 on your shelf and you can get the 1/72 scales, then this could be a good option for you. They've also developed a new range of paints, the LP84 and LP85 colours, to go with these aircraft, and they are accurate for the colour of the Lightnings. They do make good models. Tamiya kits are absolutely fantastic to put together. And ITM are releasing their Dornier DO 217K1. It's coming in May. I believe it's a 2019 tooling, and it's just got some extra parts, but they've gone quite heavy on the promotional pictures, and this normally implies that it's a new tooling, but I don't believe it is. 4 scheme options, that's coming in May, and comes with its own paint set. And IBG Models have released some test build images of their forthcoming PZL M18 Dromader, and that's going to be in 1/48 scale. Looks to be quite an interesting plane and a good size as well. That's coming from IBG Models. And Eduard have released some images of their new dual combo set for their Royal Class series. New toolings apparently, and it's the P40N, and that's going to be in 1/48 scale. Looks good, and I believe it's coming with 12 scheme options. If you follow them on your Facebook page, on their Facebook page, on your Facebook, you can see their daily releases of the various camouflage schemes. And pre-sale, I believe, is at the end of the month, and for about a week going into June. Eduard, there you go. These are very popular series, the Royal Class series, by the way. They sell out. And Boulder Models have made a few announcements, and first of which is this North American P51D Mustang. Now the thing is, it's coming in 1/35 scale. Oh, the amount of comments I have about why don't manufacturers make it in 1/35, well, here you are. Boulder Models are doing exactly that. North American P51D Mustang, looking like it's got some awesome detail. It really does. And obviously it looks like it's coming with a stand. How rare is that? I mean it's a little thing, but people call for that all the time. So it's coming with high detail throughout, detailed interior, detailed cockpit, and a fully detailed engine as well. It's coming with a wiring harness, so you can have the propeller moving and you can have navigational lights on as well. The entire fuselage is designed with stressed skin and rivet details. And all in all, a very exciting model release coming from Boulder Models. Well, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I don't know what will, but maybe this Boulder Models announcement of a 1/35 scale Douglas SBD 3/4 Dauntless might tempt you. Cracking detail on this as well. Photo etch, the engine looks awesome. Well, and for those of you who say, oh, it looks right in the CAD images, but what's it going to be like in real life? Well, here it is. Here's the plastic. You can see it. And I'm going to zoom in on that so you can see it very well. So yes, Border Models are certainly bringing out a couple of fantastic 135s, and they're going to go with your armor. So if you're into dioramas and you've got your 135 armor, these models could well fit inside your plans. Hope it does. If you've managed to get this far in the video, well done. My name is Jim. This is Beyond the Sprue. We're coming to the end of the video. I'm going to have the answer to the question now. If you could drop me a like or a subscribe if you haven't, that'd be much appreciated. So what was the primary visual difference between the P40N and the earlier P40 variants? Well, if you said it was the cut down rear fuselage and new canopy for better visibility, well done, you've got the question right. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time in a couple of weeks. Stay safe. Bye for now.